to my channel, my brand new channel. My name is Linda. I am here to teach you about spirituality and mental health because I think that is a very important topic. I'm gonna do it over a bottle of wine because, you know, I had a day. Yeah, today I thought that I would talk about the root chakra. I am going to make a video playlist on... Hold on. Okay. She is ready. I want to talk about mental health because I think that everybody normalizes being happy and normalizes all the wrong things. It's okay to be sad one day. It's okay to cry. It's okay to feel what you feel. It's completely valid to feel what you feel. And today in our society, if you say you're sad, people freak out and they're like, oh my God, don't kill yourself. Or like, oh my God, it's like the worst feeling in the world. It's like they just want to, I don't know, they go about it the wrong way. And I'm just like, it's okay to feel this way. And I feel like that pushes most of us not to even speak about what's wrong with us or not to want to voice our opinions. Yeah, and I want to change that. I think mental health should be taught in school. I don't understand how it's not, and compassion and love and all these things and why we feel jealous, why our ego exists. I think it's just all these things that should have been learned. Instead, I'm here learning how geometry and how to add a freaking I don't even remember what the area formula is. Like, is it like with temps? Don't make fun of me. But yeah, I don't remember any of that, any of the formulas, none of that stuff. All right, okay, putting that out there.
Man,
I don't know. So I'm reading this book, and then everything that I'm going to be telling you is going to be directly from Judith. He talks about Eastern body, Western mind. He started off explaining how the Eastern culture, like they're rich in spirituality, but they have poverty and materialism, and Western to have no spirituality whatsoever. What I mean by spirituality means practicing kindness towards maybe somebody you don't care to like, practicing happiness every day, and it's not something that comes easy, and that's okay. It's okay to be mad, and it's just a matter of not pushing that down and ignoring the fact that you're upset about something or that you got jealous about something or anything. It's just really taking that into consideration, and that's what I mean by spirituality. Just really knowing how your body feels, knowing who you are, knowing what you're thinking every day. Are your thoughts negative? Are you thinking about your future? Are you thinking about your goals? Is that making you happy? Is this the life you want to be living? You have a choice. You have a choice every day. That choice can make your life 0.5% better, and even 0.5% better is better than just, you know, going down the wrong route and then waking up at freaking like 50 years old, which is not too late. It's never too late, ever too late. I'm going to talk about the chakras. So I'm going to give you a little definition on the chakras. Chakras is pretty much an energetic field in a specific spot in your body. We have a lot more chakras than 7, but 7 right now is what I'm going to talk about because I don't even think I know the other chakras. I know we have like 2 up more here, and then like we have 2 below our feet. I don't know about all that. You know, I don't know. But 7, I got you. So root chakras work as a system. I used to think before I started reading this book that it's like, oh, my heart chakra is blocked, and like that's it. And like, oh, my crown chakra is blocked, and that's not really how it works. It works like if you think about it like as a heavy machinery. If one is out of order, then, you know, that's gonna have, what is that called? What is that word called? I know this. Collateral. Yay. It's gonna have collateral damage. If one chakra is off, it's gonna definitely have some collateral damage on the rest of the chakras. Chakras and all your energetic fields essentially are going to be out of whack. Many of us are going through our lives not even acknowledging how our body feels, if you're hungry, if you have to use the bathroom. So that's why today I'm gonna hit the root chakra. So the root chakra has everything to do with the 3D world. It has everything to do with your existence here. It has everything to do with materialism. It has to do with your financial issues, family issues, how you deal with others. It has to do with how you carry yourself. Confidence. Do you feel like you belong? Are you aware of your body? Are you aware when you have to use the bathroom? Are you holding it? Not even notice that you're holding it and you've been holding it for hours? Or do your feet hurt and you just don't even listen to them until it's way too late and you have like a freaking nail infection and you're like, oh my god, how did that get there? And it's like, you've seen the signs, like, I don't know, it's been there, but you just didn't notice because you're not in tune with your body. So your chakra could be excessive and it can be deficient. And I wrote down my little notes, you know what I mean. When it is excessive, you have a rigid boundaries, obesity, overeating, and material fixation. So you feel like you need more material to feel safe. So if you're obese and you're having to put distance and put weight on your body to feel safer, you don't even know that you're doing it because this is like your subconscious. You don't even remember why you're going up like this. You have excessive boundaries. So you might not even realize what you're doing is not okay for somebody else, and maybe people tend to push you away because you just don't know what boundaries are. When you have a deficiency, you're underweight, you have no, like, you don't know what your body is feeling really until it's too late. The root chakra is important to survive. It has everything to do with the 3D world, like I said. It develops in the second trimester and then the second trimester to the 12th month. I thought this was very interesting that it could develop. You know, like, what else are you doing at that age except learning? I also know that if your mom was feeling stressed and you're in the womb, their muscles contract, so that makes you feel unsafer and that makes you feel like you don't belong. That could be a very big thing. Stress, whatever your mom is eating, you're ingesting, whatever your mom is feeling. Well, there are studies that you could get their memories from the umbilical cord or something like that. I don't know how they study that, but don't kill me if it's not true. So yeah, that's everything to do with the root chakra. I wanted to share some exercises that you can do if your root chakra is out of whack. Meditation. If you don't meditate, what are you doing? You're doing it wrong. You're doing life wrong. Meditate. I swear. People just like, bro, just try it. Just do it. Just try it. You can't even try it for one day because it is difficult. Meditating sucks. Meditating is something that you have to get used to. And what I've really been getting a strong feeling when I meditate, it's just being okay with not being okay. That's literally all it is. Being okay with not being okay. I think it's also taking responsibility for your thoughts and your actions and the people that you surround yourself with instead of blaming others for your unhappiness, because they're not going to change it for you, you know? You're in charge of your own happiness, and that's just life, you know? Get over it. Deal with it. That's literally what meditation is about. Just breathe through it. Deal with it. Try to be happy being bothered, you know? So yeah, once you start meditating, which you should. It's very important. If you're not going to meditate, then you can meditate, and this could either be in the morning. I like to meditate in the morning. I like to meditate in the afternoon. I like to meditate before I go to sleep, to wake up, to feel more energized, to feel more tired. I use meditation for every freaking thing, especially when I'm feeling like heartbreak. Yeah, this morning I was like, my heart was just hurting and I couldn't, and I felt like pulses, and it's just like I'm trying to breathe through it, and it's just, you know, it's not gonna go away. But I felt so much better after I was done meditating, even though, like, you know, it's still there, it's very much there, but I felt happier. I felt like I could keep on going. Even as I was doing yoga, usually I smile during yoga, but today I was just very frustrated and I wanted to stop and I wanted to just lay back down in my bed and just wait for my shift to start. But I kept going and I pushed through it, and you know, that's all you could do. You can start by meditating and you imagine yourself being in the room. It's all dark. You see a tunnel of light, then you are pushed down and you imagine yourself coming out. How would it feel? Try to think. How would it feel me getting pushed out of my safety? I've never been outside of the world. I've never, like, what is happening? What's going on? This is all you know. Being pushed out. What happens? What do you feel? What feelings come up for you? Does that get you scared? Does that make you happy? Does it make you in awe? Are you inspired? Whatever it makes you feel, take note of it. And as you're coming out, how does the doctor handle you? Is he pulling you out like harshly? For me, I came out of my mom's stomach with the umbilical cord, wrapped around my neck, and I was like purple and I couldn't breathe. So I can imagine that was very traumatic for me. And he just like had to spin me really, really, really fast. And from experience of me being in my life and in my perspective, I do feel that I don't feel comfortable when I'm at places a lot of times. Like even if I'm going to my kitchen and there's people in my kitchen, I don't feel like I belong. And it has everything to do with my freaking root chakra. I just don't feel like I belong. I feel uncomfortable in my own house. I feel uncomfortable in my own kitchen. I'm like, who are you random strangers? Who are you? Randalls, all right? And then I come off as rude and they're like, oh my god, she's a and I'm just like, you just make, I don't, why are you here? No, I'm getting better at it. I'm saying hi to people. I'm trying to say hi to people. I'm trying to talk to random strangers, But I don't typically feel safe. Even like if I'm out, this happened the other day. I was out and I just felt really bad and I just left. I left the party and I didn't say anything. And that's because I didn't feel safe. I didn't feel safe there anymore. I was like, there's too many people here. I need to go. I need to go home. And I just left. I can say that my root chakra is definitely out of whack. And that's something that I'm gonna work on. I'm gonna do these exercises to work on them. Hopefully you do that too, so we could fix all our world problems and we could fix ourselves before we try to fix others, because you have parent issues that your parents passed down from you from generation to generation to generation to generation, so it's not their fault. All right? So it's okay to learn something new. It's okay to question your parental guidance. It's okay to question everything you've learned, and it's okay to be wrong. There's also this exercise that you do, and you turn your feet a little bit inward, and you're gonna bend your knees while inhaling and straighten your knees, not all the way, while exhaling. And this can be done from like a few seconds to a few minutes until your legs start shaking. Just try to breathe through it and see what comes up. What are you feeling? What are you feeling at that moment when your legs are shaking? Do you feel frustrated? Where does that frustration come from? I did this and I found that when I did this, I could have done it for a little bit longer, but I decided to do it in the middle of yoga, and then I just stopped and I kept going and doing yoga. I found that I felt like a little kid whining for like their toy or something. Like it just like felt like a little kid, that wasn't getting what they wanted. That was my experience with it. I'm gonna keep going, and I'm gonna keep going with these exercises. I hope that you try them out. And also another one that I really, really liked, another meditation, was, for example, laying down. I like to do this one at night. Laying down and asking, like, for example, pretend like you're your feet. What do your feet have to say? What would your feet say if your feet could talk to you? For me, it's I'm tired, I feel used. And like you just say, my feet say that they feel used and all that. And then you do that from your calves to your knees to your thighs to your buttocks to your tailbone to everything, any single body part that you want to name. And then you try to remember. It's hard to do it by yourself because there's nobody that you're talking to. You could, after you stop meditating and you did your entire body, feel satisfied with your entire body, you write down all the sentences that you said, but instead of referring to, oh, my feet feel used, say, I feel used, I feel this, I feel that. And these are all the things that your body is feeling. And this is going to help you connect to your 3D. This is going to help you connect to your body. So I think this is a really, really good exercise for that, connecting to your body, grounding yourself to the reality. This has everything to do with how your subconscious is wired. If you want to lose weight but yet you eat like 3 donuts every day, it's like, it's not adding up. It's your subconscious and your actions are not adding up, and then you wonder what's going on. Why am I so unhappy? That's all I could say about the root chakra. Obviously, I'm not like a shaman or anything. I'm just trying to spread my knowledge to you, and hopefully you do your own research on it. And if you believe this is all mumbo jumbo, then I'm crazy, baby. Period. Thank you for checking in with me today. I'm so glad. Whoever is watching this video, I'm so grateful for you. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you for being curious. Thank you for joining our spiritual path. Thank you for joining your spiritual path and spiritual enlightening. And I hope you keep going down this twirled path of bleakness and sadness. I'm heartbroken. I don't care anymore. Bye.